you for joining me for part 2 of my holiday cooking series. Today we're going to be making another one of my favorite treats for the season, and that's latkes, except we're putting a fun little twist on it and using sweet potatoes. Let's get started. Ingredients you'll need: 1 medium yellow potato, 1 large sweet potato, 1 tablespoon of paprika, 1 tablespoon of sea salt. I'm using pink Himalayan sea salt. Use whatever one you want. 2 tablespoons of lemon concentrate, which is half a lemon if you're freshly squeezing it, and then half a cup of flour. Other items you'll need is 1 grater, a cutting board, a spatula, some cheesecloth, a large mixing bowl, and a pan with some oil in it. Let's get started. First thing we're going to do is we're going to get started grating. Alright, so I'm going to finish grating and we'll come back in just a few minutes. Okay, and once you're done grating, you're going to want to put it in your bowl with the cheesecloth, and I've already done that step. You're going to want to add 2 cups of water, your lemon juice, and leave it for about an hour, or if you're making these a day ahead, you can leave it overnight. Either way works. Alright, we're going to let it soak. Okay, now we're going to drain the water off. And this is where the cheesecloth comes in handy. You're just going to give it a nice big squeeze to get all the excess water out, because we're going to be frying these in oil. Alright, looks like that's pretty good. Alright, then you will want to take your paprika and shake it out into the bowl, and then add your flour, and you can use the 2 best spoons that we were given and just start mixing it up with your hands. The flour is going to capture any of the excess moisture, and it's going to make it more of a little bit of a dough. You can also, if you want to, add half an onion to this recipe. I think traditionally most people eat them with a little bit of onion in it. I personally do not eat onions, so I left it out. But I just thought I'd add that. So what you want to do next is, I'm making mini ones. So I like to squish them into about the size of a ball and then flatten it out and pre-plate them before I take them over to my oil. This way it just makes it quicker when I'm ready to start frying. And sometimes if your potatoes are have more water to them, you may, or if they were drier potatoes, you may have to add a little more flour. Okay, now we're going to start frying them. So you're just going to take one, put it into your oil. And I actually can't find my spatula that's specifically for this pan, so I've gotten creative. You're just going to give it a little bit of time on each side. And you want it to be a little bit golden. It's a little more difficult to tell when you're using something that's already gold or orange, but you can tell the difference when it starts to get the right color. We're going to give it one more toss. Usually it takes about 30 seconds on each side. If you have a bigger pan, of course, you can do these a lot quicker. I like to do them miniature sized. just for fun. So, all right, it's looking good. And then give them just, whoops, just a little pinch of salt. And now that they're all fried up, it's time for my favorite part, the taste test. So I like to put mine in a little bit of applesauce. That's amazing. Alright guys. Thank you for joining me for part 2 of my holiday cooking series. I hope you enjoyed it and had a happy Hanukkah for those of you who celebrated. Sorry I didn't get this video out before Hanukkah was over with, but thank you guys all for watching, and l'chaim.